Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derrick Schommer. We're going to be Ian Andrews, and we're going to do a tasting for you.
And for us.
And for us. This is a very important tasting. So I talked to Ed Hamilton from Hamilton, Rum.
Spirits or whatever there.
He's the Ministry of Rum. So if you ever been to his blog, if you do rum research, you'll have eventually hit his blog. So
distilled and aged on the banks of the Demerara River. Interesting.
I didn't even know there was a river called that. But I believe this is also from the same folks that do El Dorado. From what I can tell, they're all in the same portfolio somehow. But so Ed sent these to me, and the reason that I've been searching for this and I can't find it anywhere, so I'm like, Ed, I need help, is because Lemon Hart, which is typically the product a lot of tiki cocktails call for their 151. It's a demerara 151. It smokes the crap out of Bacardi because it doesn't taste like you're sucking from the end of a fuel tank.
Yes. Fuel tank.
Fuel tank.
Yes.
Fuel tank. So, this is an unboxing. We're doing an unboxing right here.
This is live. We haven't tasted this yet.
Yeah, I may have to put that in the title.
I like
live
the
unboxing.
It's like a Belgian beer bottle with the top like that.
It's got kind of like, whatever you say.
It's got an anti-drip tip, as I smell it.
No, it's not anti-drip.
No.
I free pour the 151. So, because Lemon Hart recently put out a thing on their, I think on the Facebook too, that said we're kind of on hiatus and we'll maybe pick up in 2016 or so and make product. Everybody's like, oh
panicking,
fuck, because Lemon Hart's already sold out like everywhere.
Yeah.
And that means
so we shouldn't abuse this.
And so the question is, what do you do instead? And on Reddit, everybody's like, I don't know what to do. I can't get this stuff anywhere. But it's like Hamilton 151. That's your go-to. It's a demerara rum. It's going to do what you need it to do. So we're here to see if it's going to do what you need it to do. But drinking just 151 is kind of crazy. So we're going to taste it just to see how that compares to the Lemon Hart. And then the Hamilton 86 is more of interest to me.
Their base, yeah. And we're going to be using this in our episode that we're doing later tonight that may be released at a...
It'll be after this, yeah. So it's already been out there, I think.
Probably.
I still got a couple Doug episodes I got to post.
I say we start with these.
Yes, that's okay. There are reasons you're on the show, and one of them is because of your brilliance in ordering. It's like, don't do stupid stuff when you have other stuff that's more intelligent to do first.
Yes.
Ruin your palate second.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which means we probably should have done this at the end of the night, but that's okay.
No, because then you have no control. Yeah. Doug and me have done episodes. We used to do reviews at the end of a week of shows, and it always ended up with Doug passing out on the couch. So if you do them in the other order,
that probably would have happened anyway.
Yeah, but you can't. Once you start consuming this after you're still digesting cocktails,
stuff, it just hits hard. It smells good.
One's a conscious decision. The other one, you're like, crap.
You can definitely smell the...
Does it smell like Hamilton?
It smells like Demerara.
Does it smell like Ed?
Ed smells good.
All right. The bottle of rum in your hand. That's awesome. I love how they worded it. The bottle of rum in your hands was blended with carefully selected rums, distilled and aged up to 5 years in Guyana, then bottled in the U.S. without adding any sugar or sweetener.
Smoky.
Yeah, potent.
Rich, dark fruit. Oh, keep going. Keep going.
Smoky.
Yep. Smoky wood.
Yeah, smoky wood.
What are the notes you're getting in there?
It's Demerara. I'm getting that.
Whatever. Oh, this is good for tiki drinks, by the way. Oh, and tiki drinks like this one from Beach Bum Berries, Latitude 29 in New Orleans.
Like a burnt caramel almost.
Hamilton Dry Float. Burnt caramel. That's not. You're failing at this.
But it's not bad.
You got to figure out what the note is. I was waiting for you to pick up on.
Tobacco. Yeah.
I was gonna say this tastes like tobacco, and then hopefully you were gonna.
Well, the funny thing is, like, a lot of times you get these flavors, but you don't know how to.
No,
you can't articulate it until somebody says tobacco. Oh, yes, tobacco. Yeah.
Because the tobacco flavor in this drink is more like tobacco vodka. This is the tobacco leaf. This isn't the smell of somebody smoking a cigar or blowing it in your face.
Thank God.
Or a nasty cigarette.
Like the Ivanovich tobacco vodka, which was a mind blower at the time.
Fantastic.
They named that so wrong.
Yeah. Menthol and tobacco.
They should have called it like pipe tobacco or something.
So we'll go to
definitely spicy.
The Hamilton 151 next. That way we get the contrast between the 86 and the 151, and then we get to go to the...
you've got this all under control. It's like you're a programmer. I used to be one once.
That is butterscotchy. Tell me if
which
I'm
you don't
hitting
get that
Yeah.
in here. This has definitely got that, like the demerara sugar, dark
it. Right.
molasses
kinda,
flavor. Like a dry yet sweet. It does have tobacco notes. I don't get a lot of smokiness.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if that's good or 151 hitting you right here.
But it's probably the 151, but it's got a very sweet flavor that just evaporates on your tongue. A little bit like, well, it's not like Stro.
No, Stro evaporates on your tongue and takes all of your taste buds with it.
It does.
They're like bubbling up. Ah!
Stro is so good though.
It tastes
It is.
awesome.
It
Yeah.
No,
does.
Stro is good
you can
for
get
the
Stro
first
40,
5
right?
seconds.
Stro 40, Stro 60, Stro 80.
I can't get any. I don't even
So-
know where I get Stro 80. It's 80, right? Yeah. No, Stro is like you almost need to boil out the alcohol to get the flavor.
Yeah. But it's there.
No, you can taste the flavor. In
You can
Stro.
taste the butterscotch.
You just get your
This has like that
burn
butterscotch.
face
Doesn't it have that butterscotch smell?
It's lightly sweetened. Almost like it's freshly being baked in front of your eyes or nose. It smells really nice.
They're really pimping
I'm
Beachbone
afraid to.
Berry, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh yeah, because he's on both of them.
Yeah.
They're probably friends.
Yeah.
Oh look, Anthony name's right there.
Yeah.
What?
Right?
Dude!
Isn't that cool? Like, I mean, it
I
hurts.
forgot.
but
No, but it's gone before.
it disappears out of your mouth. It's like
those burns.
I
though.
keep thinking of that Star Trek wine that's like that liquor in
Romulan?
Star Trek that's like geared to like evaporate on your tongue. It's
That is a
tempered to your body temperature. and
After
evaporate.
having this was a very strange sensation because
was, yeah.
it literally. I opened my mouth to scream over like the
And it's
the
all gone.
craziness, and it went
Now,
gone. I don't think I swallowed any of it, but it leaves the taste on your mouth, which
It
is
does.
that
which is
sweet
kind of the same
like
thing
a
that Stro
demerara.
does. It's the high proof
Yeah, but
kind of
the
effect.
Stro also burns my inner child a little bit.
Yeah, the
This doesn't really.
Stro makes you want to sneeze up boogers and
Yeah, this doesn't get that
blood
far.
and stuff.
But it smells
Not to
and
be
tastes. It doesn't actually
Too
Too
taste.
late.
There you go. This doesn't taste as much like caramel as the Stro does.
No,
But
it smells really butterscotchy.
it has a lot of the aroma. And the best part is in most of the 151 recipes that call for a demerara, it's a float,
Oh, perfect.
right? So you're going to be getting those nice caramel notes right into your nose.
Right in your nose, yeah.
And then usually you use a straw to puncture through the pain.
And then it kind of mixes. As
Yeah, and then it integrates and you get that nice flavor to it.
That's pretty good.
I'm going to try it again.
Very cool stuff.
Oh, that's so cool when it does that. I'm just letting it bounce around my mouth.
So good once it hits your lips.
I'm going to swallow a little bit of that. Oh! I heard some cracking in my neck. Woo! Ah!
It's almost like like when you drink wine, the tannins kind of leave like a roughness to your tongue. You know that tanniny thing. When it evaporates, it almost leaves that tanniny texture to your mouth. You know what I mean?
That's like the dry.
Yeah. All right. This is probably gonna do something similar. I'm guessing.
You haven't tried that yet?
No.
Okay. Is there dog hair in it or on the outside?
In it.
Oh, look it.
Adds to the flavor.
Hair of the dog, bitches. Oh, that's not a dog. That's,
Jen.
that's like
Not me.
I don't know what that was.
Oh.
There's more
That's
of them.
dog. I can see it floating down.
So this doesn't have the same smell. It smells
No.
different.
Kevy has long hair.
Yeah.
It has more of the demerara molasses, less of the butterscotch.
Well, I got some new subscribers on my mailing list. I bet you it's somebody in the chat room. If they take, that's the best part. It's a double whammy. If they take the survey, did it just happen to you?
Yeah.
When you take the survey, if you sit there for a few seconds, it's going to pop up and say, hey, you want to join the newsletter?
Oh, I'm part of your newsletter now.
I put you on there.
Oh, okay. I didn't even realize you were doing it.
I don't know how I got part of your newsletter.
You
but-
like were sleeping or something last night when I was sending it out. So I'm like,
I go to bed early, so.
yeah, I was like, fuck that. So I just went, okay, everydaydrinkers.com. Cheap. Oh, and then I check out the mark that says he gave me permission for this. Boom.
Survey fraud!
Survey says you're on it.
It's a good survey. It's actually a good newsletter, too. I read that today.
I don't
Not
know
that I
if
was
you could get
not that I'm
the old ones.
surprised, but no, it was well done. I like how you pimped out the
And I did it in
a couple of the shows. I watched them both. They're pretty cool. I commented
Oh,
on
yeah.
those kids from Washington.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought I'd make it a valuable newsletter that
Yeah.
you could get other stuff from besides, hey, buy something that also drinks.
And that How to Drink one, they'll get one of the guys only
Yeah.
got like 2 sites.
With the
really
slow,
good production
like-
value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He like put
Yeah,
a lot of
entertaining.
work
Yeah.
into his videos. He's only got 2, but
Yeah, hey, it's a start. You only had 2 once, right?
Once.
yeah.
So not as flavorful as the Hamilton, I don't think.
Oh my god.
What the heck was that?
It goes down aggressively.
He was channeling Mel Blanc again.
No, yeah. That was not me. That was
That
this.
was Mel Blanc. He came through you.
Dude, this makes you see things. No,
I know.
it doesn't have the same flavor. It's a little heavier. No, the thing that I'm trying to figure out how to understand why it's doing this. But when I drank this, it quickly evaporates.
Right.
Right, and it feels funny because you can feel it evaporating.
It's almost like that.
This
syrupy,
didn't do that.
Right. This is almost syrupy compared to
Yeah,
this.
that one kind of lingered. So then I had to swallow it because it hadn't burned
That
off.
still disappears.
Right. So because that one, I had to swallow more of this one because this one evaporated. That
hit you.
Yeah, there's a lot more 151
Yeah.
going down the throat than when this
Bugs
one.
Bunny jumped out of your throat.
Yeah, like
The weird sounds came out.
yeah. I mean, no, this is a better, more interesting product.
I think so. Yeah.
I
I mean, Lemon Hart's obviously a standby. It's been around for how long?
I don't know. Like ever since, I mean, a long time. Since a long time.
Ever
because
since a long time.
Cocktail recipes have been calling for a while.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and they call it out because there's no other option. Except there is, and this probably wasn't an option when that was.
Right.
And maybe Ed's learned something from what he had and seen it. I mean, no doubt he's had this, right?
Yeah.
And he's decided, hey, let's do something more
bit different,
creative.
yeah.
And there's
And it's cool.
it's a better flavor.
It's an excellent product.
I like the lightness. That one's a little heavier. Normally I would go the opposite way, but with a 151,
You want that lightness.
yeah, I want it to be able to sit and float. It's got the dark flavor and a nice aroma to it.
You gotta match.
You want to light them on fire?
No, probably shouldn't.
Yes, you do.
I don't. I keep matches away from me. They're probably in that.
Probably
mess.
away from me. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
So.
But they're all flammable.
That's really great stuff.
Even
though.
that's probably gonna be flammable.
86.
Yeah. So in both cases, both are better than 151. So if that's what you're used to drinking, put it down. Get this. It's a demerara rum, so you're gonna get a rich, dark molasses flavor along with your caramels and
151 has its place. The Caribou
Yeah,
calls
college.
for 151.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, I like it. Caribou. If you're here's the
making
difference. Here's the difference.
The quality of drink.
Caribou and associated drinks, Tech 9 and wrappers.
Yes.
Beach Bum Berry over here, cocktail historian, book writer, author, bartender, bar owner.
Different levels. Yeah. Definitely.
Rapper.
Just saying, has its place,
It has its place.
but it's not amongst the craft cocktails as much.
no, and it gets called for every now and then because it's been around also for a long time.
It's been around for a long time. And it's-
Overproof rums are always called for.
Yes.
And they bring a lot of flavor with them because the alcohol is so much higher in concentration. It sucks more flavor.
If you're just doing something in a drink for the burn effect.
Yeah. Don't burn.
Yeah.
Don't buy-
don't do.
I don't
this
even know how
for
much
burn,
these
yeah.
cost. I'll have to put those below. I don't
You'll
know.
have to look.
So,
Are you gonna do a
question of the day. You have one?
Well, I think we've done this before, but
We've done this. Answer it again. Comments.
What's your favorite original Nintendo game?
Kid Icarus.
Well, yeah, we did this not too long ago because I remember you asking
I
that.
like Icarus.
I still
Metroid
gonna
was
go
pretty
for
awesome too.
Metroid.
Yeah.
The original one.
Yeah.
I want to get Liam to play that. I think I
So
could get him to play that.
Contra was good back in the
I
day.
loved Contra.
Yeah.
That was my game.
so many
Metroid.
good games.
Metroid. I had a hard
Punch
time
Out was
with.
fun too. I like Punch. There was so many good Nintendo games. Everything was new back then. There were
Yeah.
You know
new
what?
genres coming out.
I'm gonna let. Besides the Nintendo thing, here's my side story. I'm gonna let you on something. By the way, Link to the Past
another
or
question
original
if you want.
Zelda. All right, hold on.
Yeah, the original Zelda.
When I originally played Metroid, I must have spent 30 minutes to an hour trying to get through the first like 3 or 4 rooms. Never in my brain did I think, go left. Like at the very beginning,
Yeah.
when you start, if you go to the left, there's like missiles.
Right.
I went right, and I just kept running right. Every game, go right. You go right in every game. I went all the way there, and there's a bubble, and I couldn't get through the bubble. It was a blue bubble. I'm like, or red, or whatever
You
color
gotta
it is.
shoot it. Or it was.
But I don't have missiles.
You need the missiles.
You needed like 5 missiles. And I'm like shooting every wall. I'm like, what's the trick? It's the beginning of the game. How is this such a thing?
Wasn't a side scroller.
No. And the minute I went to the other direction, like I was walking back completely frustrated, I noticed the screen scrolled a little bit. I'm like,
Huh.
oh, I could go that way. And then right there, friggin' missiles or whatever. I think it was missiles to shoot through the. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh. And right there, I knew I fucked it.
Yeah.
Second story.
awesome.
The second question.
What is the one thing you wish you could smoke that hasn't gone viral yet?
What?
Smoke
What's the
that hasn't gone viral.
viral like?
Wow, people in
you
the
can
chat room
smoke
have said
alcohol.
pineapple, chicken wings are good smoked on the barbecue.
Oh, smoke.
Oh, smoke! I thought you meant we're gonna light it on fire.
And
I
inhale.
thought, yeah, that's what I thought too when I read it, but then other people took it as on the
What kind of
barbecue,
smoke are you
so
talking
I don't
about?
know.
Now it makes sense.
Now anybody can answer whatever they think.
So, what do you want to smoke in your lungs? Secondly, like vape. Or, secondly, what do you want to smoke on the grill?
Like a smoker.
Yeah. I want to try some smoked chicken wings now.
Yeah, that sounds
Nice.
good.
I want to do that. With a little bit of Old Bay on there. It'd be good.
Interesting. I don't even know. I'm going to have to think about that when I comment myself down.
Then everybody else should be writing comments right now because we're done.
Yes. Comment away.
We're done! We're teaching you how to drink! It's still pretty light though.
It is light, right?
Like it's a light flavor. It's not like a heavy, thick component. It's more timid.
A little bit of more caramel.